Hello guys, today we're reading Poor Widdle Werewolf, written by Jacob Willoughby and illustrated by Liam Sinclair. More than anything, Widdle Werewolf loved to dance. He loved to do the full moon boogie and the wolf pack swing, and nobody did the howling shake like Widdle. But more than anything, Widdle hated to dance alone. One night, when Widdle was feeling particularly dancy, he went looking for his vampire friend. "Hey, Vinny, will you dance with me?" Widdle's question echoed through the eerie castle. "No way! You'll get fur all over my castle," Vinny replied. "I just finished vacuuming all that fur from your last dance party, Widdle." Aw, poor Widdle Werewolf. He trudged away from Vinny's castle and headed off toward the haunted lake. He found his friend Gilly swimming laps in her lake. "Hey Gilly, wanna dance with me?" Widdle shouted from the shore. "I'm sorry, Widdle," Gilly said, treading in water. "When you dance, you howl so loud it scares all the fish. I'm going to have to pass." Aw, poor Widdle Werewolf. Widdle left the lake and headed down the dark and foggy trail. From a distance, Widdle could see his friends, the mummies, all dancing in their cave. He could hear their music and see their moves. "Finally," Widdle said out loud, "someone to dance with me." Widdle ran toward the cave to join the party. "Hold on there, Widdle," Mia Mummy said. "You can't dance with us. Your claws will tear our wrappings. You have to dance somewhere else." Aw, poor Widdle Werewolf. Widdle backed out of the spooky mummy's cave, backed out of the spooky mummy's cave and headed back toward the spooky trail. Just outside the woods, the dejected Widdle saw a giant spooky tree. He sat down by the tree and began to cry. "Why won't anybody dance with me?" Widdle cried right into the woods. Then Widdle heard something strange. Someone else was crying too. On the other side of the tree was Widdle's friend Franklin. "Why are you crying, Franklin?" Widdle asked, wiping his own tears away. "No one will dance with me," Franklin said, "and I've asked everyone." Then Franklin's light bulb lit up. He had an idea. "Will you dance with me, Widdle?" Widdle shook his head. "I can't dance with Franklin," Widdle thought to himself. "His legs are different sizes. His arms don't match, and he has those knobs coming out of his head. I can't dance with someone like that." "I'm sorry, Franklin. I can't dance with you. You'll trip over your arms and legs, and it won't be any fun at all," Widdle said. Widdle left Franklin sitting by the tree. Now Franklin had no one to dance with him. Aw, poor Franklin. As Widdle walked through the woods, he realized what he had done. None of Widdle's friends would dance with him, but they were too afraid of his fur, his howling, or his claws. His feelings were hurt, and he was left all alone. But then Widdle wouldn't dance with Franklin because he was afraid of Franklin's arms, his legs, and his knobs. "Oh no!" Widdle yelled, realizing what a horrible friend he had been to Franklin. "I hope Franklin is still there." Widdle ran back to the tree as fast as he could. He could see Franklin, his head hung low, walking through the woods. Widdle yelled out, "Franklin, I'm sorry. Will you dance with me?" Franklin turned and flashed a huge grin at Widdle. "Of course I'll dance with you, Widdle." "Now we just need some music," Widdle said. No problem, Franklin said. "That's what these knobs are for." And with a little twist of the knobs on his head, Franklin had turned into the best dancing music Widdle had ever heard. Franklin showed Widdle the stiff joint shuffle. Widdle showed Franklin the full moon boogie. They were having so much fun dancing that they didn't see the rest of their friends walking toward them from the woods. "We heard the music and wanted to join in," explained Vinny. "We're sorry we didn't want to dance with you before," said Mia. "We realized we shouldn't be afraid of your claws, and that we were missing out on dancing with a good friend," May Mommy explained. Can we dance with you guys?" Gilly asked. "Of course you can," Widdle said. "And I promise I'll be careful with my claws." He whispered to May Mommy. Widdle Werewolf and his friends danced under the full moon all night until the sun came up. The end. I hope you guys enjoyed. Bye now. I'm planning on making another reading video tomorrow. Oh, bye.